You want to go to focus more on the state of the race. NBC senior Washington correspondent Hallie Jackson here. And Hallie, let's start with early voting. I mean, look, it's just one day, but when you see the numbers, the turnout in Georgia, it's too early to say who that favors potentially, but it shows a lot of interest in this race.
Savannah, voters are voting. It's here. It's happening, even with Election Day itself just about 3 weeks away. You look at those numbers, 328,000 people in Georgia. Keep in mind some of the specifics around this state. Remember, 4 years ago, there were those long lines, those long waits. So you have to think that some of those folks are coming out to cast their ballots early so they don't have to deal with that down the road. What's interesting here is that our new NBC News poll shows that more than half of voters say they plan to vote early or have already voted early, about 52%, compared to some 44% who say they're going to vote on Election Day. And look at those vote breaks. Early voters leaning toward Kamala Harris, day of voters leaning toward Donald Trump. This is really reflective of something that we see fairly consistently here. Early voters going Democrat, day of voters going Republican. And former President Trump, while last night he did encourage his supporters to get out there and vote early, he has not been super consistent on this issue. He has also made these unfounded allegations about voter fraud in early voting. It's in contrast to his campaign and to the RNC, the Republican National Committee, who have been asking people, pushing people to get out there and vote early. They want to bank those votes before Election Day, Savannah.
And let's talk about some of the voting blocks. We saw, of course, Kamala Harris trying to shore up that key voting block of black voters, particularly black men. And then you also saw Donald Trump. He's got a problem with women voters. He did a town hall that was taped with an exclusively female audience.
Both of these candidates, Savannah, here's what that tells us. They have their eye on this big gender gap in this race. I think you mentioned two key things here. Former President Trump really looking to try to win over more women voters. This is something, these numbers are something that the Harris campaign are looking at, too, seeing that gender gap. She also trails where President Biden was back in 2020 when it comes to black male voters. So that's why you're seeing this push from her in recent days, the Charlemagne the God interview, et cetera. But she's also going after disaffected Republicans, independents as well. You heard Peter talk about that big push in the key suburb, Bucks County, I know it well, of Philadelphia, as she's trying to bring in more independents under her tent and trying to put out an olive branch to people who may be turned off by former President Trump, Savannah.
All right, Hallie, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.